and I hope you guys had a great day today. Yeah, today was a little bit of a colder day here in Guelph. It was about -5 to -8, depending on when the wind chill was. This morning I was out; it was very cold. It was a little bit nicer this evening when I was just out doing some rail fanning. And by the way, thanks to Ontario Fire Buff for letting me know about the Via Rail train that was coming into Guelph. I had no plans of filming it tonight, so I'm glad he let me know that it was coming through. He was tracking it for me, so that was good of him. So I did get that on film tonight. I just posted it on my channel, so be sure to check that video out if you haven't already. It's Via Rail 87. That's tonight's train. Actually running on time tonight for a change, which was kind of nice because the last few nights it's been running late, and even Via Rail 84 has been running a little bit late lately. So it was nice to see that it was on time today, and actually kind of surprising that it was on time today because there was a accident on the Guelph sub in Guelph involving a person being hit and killed by the train today. So the rail was shut down for a while, and there was an investigation, and so that kind of put a delay on things. I know 84 was a little bit delayed. Via Rail 84 was a little bit delayed this morning because of this accident that had happened on the tracks. But they did open it pretty quickly, so everything did get back to normal pretty quickly, but still it was an unfortunate event, and somebody did die because of it. So unfortunate, but that seems to be something that happens a lot, especially in these bigger cities. People getting hit by trains and getting killed by trains. That's something that's happening a lot. And that particular location where this individual was killed today in Guelph has been notorious for accidents involving trains. Right at Eastview, or is it Eastview and I think it's Eastview and York Road. I'm not sure. No, not Eastview. Anyway, it's in the east end of Guelph as you're heading out towards the air park, and this particular crossing has had a lot of accidents involving pedestrians. So I'm not really surprised if it was another one, but it's always unfortunate when that does happen. But yeah, other than that, I didn't really get up to too much today. I did go buffing this morning, and didn't have any luck. Of course, as I was walking home from doing that, I did see Pump 6 responding and Aerial 4 responding. Aerial 4 passed right by me, and I missed it by the span of like 30 seconds because I wasn't able to get my camera out in time, so I missed Aerial 4. Pump 6 turned, so I couldn't really get a good video of him. But there was a fairly big response in the headquarters area today, but I did miss it, unfortunately, so that kind of sucked, but oh well, that happens sometimes. And, you know, I've gotten Aerial 4 and Pump 6 quite a few times, but it's always a treat to get Pump 6, especially because it's such a unique truck. But they were going up Wellington, and then they turned on York Road, so I'm not sure if something was going on York Road or somewhere in the East End, but we'll never know because it's all encrypted, but it's all good. So I missed those two responses. Didn't really do any filming today other than Via Rail 87, which I wasn't even planning on filming. It was just kind of a last-minute decision to go out and film the train for the channel, get some more content. I have been kind of doing the 2 videos a day thing. I'm going to cut that back now that we're getting, I'm kind of running out of videos. So I'm going to go back to 1 video a day, and I'm going to drop the response compilation either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure yet what my schedule is going to be like when I'm going to drop it. It's only the 27th tomorrow, so I might wait till the 28th. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's the plan. And then once I drop the response compilation, yeah, that'll be that. And then for my buffing trip tomorrow, where I go to Waterloo to film, if I do get a response, I'm not going to put it in the February compilation. I'm going to hold it and put it in the March compilation. That's the plan. That's what the plan's going to be. Because it's late February, technically, by the time it goes live on the channel, it probably will be March. So I'm just going to do that, just as kind of a heads up for those of you who are wondering. But I'm not really counting on getting anything tomorrow when I go to Waterloo, because I was there last time and I didn't get anything. So I'm not really counting. I'm not really looking for any breakthroughs, but hopefully I get something. Try to think positive. That station that I'm buffing at is usually a busy one, so I mean, we'll wait and see what happens, you know. We'll wait and see what happens, and hopefully we get something, but you just never know. One good thing about Waterloo region, and in particular where I'm going in Waterloo, is they have the scanner available, so you can listen to the radios and kind of know what's going on and what's responding. So that's kind of a nice uh, advantage as compared to buffing in some other cities. Is you actually have the scanner to listen to, so I have that on my side, so I can listen and kind of know what's going on. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I get an ambulance tomorrow too, on top of the fire department. Because if I don't get the fire department, I'll want to get something else. But I'm probably going to be there for a good couple hours. So in that period of time, if I don't get something, I would be pretty surprised. Just because it is such a busy station. So if I don't get something in that period of time, I would be pretty surprised. But you never know. That's how things go sometimes. You kind of plan to get something and then you don't get anything. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really expecting any breakthroughs, as I said. Just gonna go, and it's a trip I have to make tomorrow, so it's kind of one of those things. Hey, Ontario Firebuff, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How was your night? How was your night tonight? And thanks, by the way, thanks for the heads up on the train. Because if it wasn't for you, I wasn't gonna film it. So I'm glad I saw your notification on YouTube about the train. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been out filming it. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Today was kind of a slow day. Didn't really get up to too much. I did do some buffing in the morning. I didn't really have much luck. I missed 2 responses by the span of 30 seconds, so that was kind of a letdown. But that's all good. That's how it goes sometimes when you're out buffing. You miss certain responses. And today was one of those days where I did. But I was happy to get the Via Rail train because I really didn't have much else to post other than that. I was thinking of posting an ambulance response compilation today, but then I got kind of lazy and I thought, I'm not really going to do it. And yeah, so I didn't do that, but yeah. Oh, that sucks. That's how the game goes, LOL. Oh yeah, for sure. That's exactly how it goes. And fire photography or fire guys, any fire buff will attest to that. But it was all good. It was Pump 6 and it was Aerial 4. I wanted to get Pump 6 more than Aerial 4, but of course Pump 6 turned on me. Aerial 4 I've gotten so many times it doesn't really matter. You might get lucky with an ambulance at Waterloo 1. They go up and down Weber very often. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for that. I'm hoping I get something tomorrow. I'm going to be there for a good couple hours, so I'm really hoping I can get something tomorrow out of this trip. But as I said, we're dropping somebody off, so we're dropping them off at the hospital, and then we got to wait around for a couple hours for them to then pick them up. So we're going to wait at the fire hall, and that's why it's going to be a buffing trip. So we've solely planned this out to do the buffing, to incorporate the buffing. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping I get something, whether it's an ambulance, a fire truck, a police car. I'm happy with anything. Even if I don't get a Waterloo fire truck responding, if I see one driving, I probably will film it just because I've never filmed a Waterloo truck before, and I like their trucks quite a bit. So I probably would film one if I did see one driving. And I'm going to be right there, so why wouldn't I? It would only make sense. But another thing today when I was buffing at headquarters in Guelph, Pump 1 went out, didn't respond, just went out, so I kind of got my camera ready, the door came open, and I thought, okay, we're going to get a response from Pump 1, which is rare in itself because Pump 1 is not a truck that goes out too much. But then, no lights, slow response, so I didn't get that one either, but it's all good. It's all good. I was happy to get the Via Rail train nonetheless. Waterloo Police North Division is a block north. Oh, is it? Oh, that's good to know. I did not know that. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I know when I was there last week, I did see quite a few Waterloo Regional Police cars in the area patrolling, so I kind of figured maybe there was a police station nearby, or maybe it was a high crime area. I wasn't sure, but that's good to know if there's a police station nearby. Oh, Matthew, I did send you a friend request on Facebook. I'm not sure if you got it, just so you know. Not sure if you got it, but I did send you one. I've seen you in my streams quite a bit, and I know you're friends with Ben and that, so I figured I'd send you one. But yeah, thanks for the heads up on the Waterloo stuff, by the way. That's all good information. Because I'm kind of not really familiar with that area. I don't really go there very often. I've never actually gotten a response out of the Waterloo region, other than ambulances. And I think I got a police car there. I can't remember. There's my memory going blank on me. I think I got a police car in Waterloo region. I can't remember, but it is a nice spot to go buffing and to go filming. It is kind of there's a lot of different equipment around there, especially Waterloo Fire Department. They have a pretty interesting fleet with their Rosenbauers, and they have an old Pierce as well. So maybe I'll get the old Pierce. That would be nice. That would be pretty exciting, but I like the Rosenbauers that they have. They look pretty sharp. I know they got a couple more on order. Not sure what the status is on them. I know they put in an order for a 78-foot aerial like 3 years ago, and I don't think it's been delivered yet, to my knowledge. And they put out an order for a pumper last year or the year before, and it hasn't been filled yet. But some of these departments, you know, they're waiting 2 or 3 years to get a new truck, so it could be a while. But they are getting a bunch of, and I think they're going to all Rosenbauer. Other than the Rescue they got. The Rescue was a dependable, and it was a nice truck. I know Matt got that when he was buffing in Waterloo there the one day. It's a neat little truck, kind of similarly spec'd to Pearson Airport's new Rescue that they got, and I was actually one of the first ones to get that new Rescue on camera when I was doing some plane spotting there in the summertime. So it was really cool, to get that. Have a Roblox video uploaded of some trains. Okay, great. I will check that out when I'm done this stream, Ontario Firebuff. So I guess you're back on Roblox now, or because I know you said the one server you were playing on, they kind of blocked you. That 78 stick is in the city as of. Oh, really? Holy shit. Hopefully it's at the station that I'm going to. Wouldn't that be awesome? Hopefully it's at the station that I'm going to. That would be really exciting, actually. I don't know if it will be or if it'll be at headquarters, but because I don't think the station I'm buffing at, it's Station 1, and I think Station 2 is the headquarters. It's kind of a different layout, but that would actually be so cool if it was there at the station that I'm buffing at. But that's actually really good to know. That's super exciting. It's a different game. Oh, okay, nice. Nice, good for you, man. Cool. Roblox sounds like it has a lot of interesting stuff. It sounds like it has a lot of interesting different servers and games that you can play. Ontario Firebuff says, oh, hell yeah, for sure, man. That'll be super exciting. I'm sure, Matt, you'll be right out there getting it on camera when it gets put into service. I'm sure you'll be one of the first guys out there to film it. But that's actually really exciting and really good to know. I'll keep an eye out for it tomorrow when I'm there. But that's super exciting. That's super exciting. I wonder if there's any pictures of it. I'll have to Google it when I'm done. I know City View is the dealer that does the Rosenbauer truck, so maybe I'll go on their Facebook and see if there's a picture of it, but I'd really like to get a look at that truck. And I was just saying to my friend today, we were talking about the Waterloo trip, and I was just saying how I wonder where that truck is. So yeah, that's really exciting. That's really good to know. There's even a Toronto train game with Via Rails. Oh, that's super cool, man. That's actually pretty cool. It should be at Station 1 waiting to be deckled. Oh, man. Well, now you got me excited, Matt. Now I actually kind of want to go and ask if I can take a look at it. That's actually really good to know. I'm actually going to look into that, and maybe if I can, I don't know how. I know the firefighters are busy, and I don't really want to bother them, but maybe if I can, if it's possible, I'll see if I can get some pictures of it or a video of it. If they would let me, I don't know, but I know they're pretty busy. I don't like to bother the firefighters, but hopefully maybe I could make that happen. But that's actually really good to know, Matt. I appreciate that. But that's super exciting. So I guess the city decals them up, because I know with Guelph's trucks get decaled up by the city. Some departments, though, the dealers and the manufacturers decal them up. But I know more and more departments are kind of decaling them up themselves. Even London, they just got a bunch of new Rosenbauers, and they're putting all the decals on themselves, like the fire logo and that on themselves. Probably easier, because then they have to equip the truck too, so it just might as well do it all at the same place, you know. But that's really exciting. Nothing for photos anywhere of this truck yet. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Well, maybe I'll be the first one. We'll see. I'll try and I'll see what I can do. I don't want to go in there and bother them, but if it's possible, I might try and snag a picture of it or a video of it. I mean, I have to say all the fire stations that I have been to have been in the States as of recently, and they've all been super welcoming to me, and they've let me kind of walk around and film the trucks and film the equipment. I've never done it in Canada like recently. I know that our department is kind of a little bit touchy about tours sometimes. So I've heard, so I'll have to take a look into that and see if maybe I can go in there and get a look at it. I know I was really lucky when I went to Fort Gratiot. I got a tour of the brand new pumper that they recently received the previous month. So I got a tour of that. I got to video it, and it was really cool to be one of the first guys to really see it and get a video of it. I was really happy about that. It's always nice. New deliveries are always awesome. New deliveries are always super exciting. I can't wait till Guelph gets its new pumpers. I'm waiting around for that day, but that might be a few years out yet. Because the order was placed in 2024, and, well, it was awarded in 2024, I should say. The tender was awarded in 2024. The order was probably placed in maybe early 2025. I don't know how that works. So it could be a couple of years out. And, like, I don't know if Guelph is kind of different. Like, sometimes they get stock trucks. Sometimes they get custom builds. If they get a custom build, it'll probably be a long time. If they get a stock truck, they could probably get one in a year or two, maybe less. But they are getting 3. The initial order was for 2, and then they added a 3rd pumper to the order later on. I guess there was a need for a 3rd pumper, so they added it to the order, and that'll be coming a year after the first 2, so that'll be exciting to see. I did ask on FireWiki if anybody knew any information about the delivery of the new Guelph pumpers, and nobody could really give me any information on it, so I don't know, maybe people don't know what the timeline is. I did ask somebody at the fire department. He said 2 years, and then I had somebody else say they don't know, so I'm not really sure what the true answer is. It doesn't really matter. They'll be here when they get here, but it would be kind of nice to know, so I have something to look forward to. But either way, they're coming, and they'll be here when they get here, and it'll be exciting to see them. And it'll be interesting to see how they're spec'd out, whether they're a puck, or whether they're a top mount, or whether they're a side mount. I highly doubt they'll be a rear mount, but you never know. But it'll be interesting to see how they spec the pumpers out. I know Cambridge, they got the pucks for the pumpers, and they're a pretty good setup. I think a lot of the firefighters like them. And overall, the puck platform for the Pierce has been pretty well reviewed. So it'll be interesting to see if Guelph chooses that platform or if they choose a traditional top mount. I know Guelph, for the longest time, has gone with top mount pumpers. The last 2 we got were side mounts, so I'm thinking maybe we'll just do a side mount pumper, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. It'll be interesting nonetheless to see what's going on with it. I'll be really excited. But yeah. Always, new deliveries are always so exciting. Holy crap, I've been yapping for freaking 20 minutes almost, damn. Where does the time go? Where does the time go? But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be doing no rail fanning, obviously. I might do some in the evening. It depends on how if I get some videos from Waterloo, I might not do rail fanning. If I don't get some videos from Waterloo, then I probably will go rail fanning. But I'll see what I can do, and yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm probably going to wrap the stream up in a couple minutes. I'll let it get to the 20-minute mark, and then I'll kind of wrap it up. There's not much else to cover. Wish me luck on that Waterloo trip tomorrow, because I sure could use it. But I'm super excited for it, and I'm going to try, now that I know that the aerial is there, I'm going to try and maybe get a peek at it if I can. Obviously don't want to get in the way of the firefighters, but if there's a way that I can go in there and get a picture of it or a video of it without being too bothersome, then I'll see if I can do that. But yeah, super excited, and yeah, wish me luck. Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to probably wrap up the stream. Shorter stream tonight. These streams are kind of getting a little bit shorter lately. I don't really have too much to say some of the times. But I still really appreciate the fact that you guys always join into these streams and chat with me. And Matt, thanks for the insider information. It really helped out. And I'm really excited for my trip tomorrow. And yeah. And Ontario Firebuff, thanks for the info on the train. It's always nice to have people looking out for me and looking out for the channel. And on that note, guys, I'm going to end this stream at the 20-minute mark. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out the newest Via Rail video if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Thank you, Ontario Firebuff. Thank you very much.